Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I want to share with you the 5 free resources that you can use to learn web development. Okay, as you guys know, I am an aspiring front-end web developer. I've actually in my bootcamp that I'm studying in, I've actually just crossed the 1 month uh, time frame of learning front end development. Okay, and these 5 resources that I'm going to share with you, have absolutely helped me immensely. Obviously, as well as my bootcamp as well. But these resources have helped me hugely to quickly accelerate my progress in terms of learning how to code, and most importantly, in terms of feeling comfortable. Okay, part of learning how to code is just feeling comfortable with the syntax, okay? Because you're learning so much, especially in my boot camp. It's a 3 month boot camp, which is incredible because we get to learn so much stuff, and it's just packed into 6 months. So these resources that I'm going to share with you, these 5 resources, will help you quickly get comfortable with the syntax and learn any programming languages, as if even if it's front end or back end. So the first resources, number one, the first resources is YouTube. Okay, as you guys know, YouTube is a free university. Okay, it's absolutely incredible. It's a great learning platform. Of course, you can find some entertainment there, but in terms of learning, I found that YouTube is the best platform to learn web development on. I'm serious. And especially as me, I'm a visual person, okay? I like when I'm learning something, I like to see visuals, okay? I like to listen to words. And these, especially as you guys can see, I have some channels here, but these are some of my favorite channels on YouTube to learn from. These guys, this four um, these 4 channels have been absolutely huge in me quickly learning how to code and getting comfortable with it. Especially this man right here, programming with Mosh. Programming with Mosh. When I started, in my boot camp to learn how to code, his HTML course. I don't even know if I can call it a course, but his HTML it's got a playlist here. His HTML videos playlist helped me so much. The way he explained it to me, the exercises that was in the videos, it just made everything simpler. Okay, and as you guys can see, he's even got other. This guy is, in my opinion, is some of the most intelligent people on YouTube. I'm serious. He covers so much things. If you want to learn React, if you want to learn data structures for job interview, as you can see, his videos are so, and obviously it's got like this yellow background, yellow yellow thumbnail. So it's a good way to brand himself, I guess. But it just teaches you how to code in such a simple way. And I think even if you just follow this guy on YouTube, just this programming with Mush, his name is Mosh, I think. Even if you just watch his video and really dedicate yourself for a week to just watch 1 or 2 of his videos, you're going to learn how to code. Trust me. Now, number two, the second resources that I use to learn how to code is this. In my bootcamp, my instructor actually uses this platform, the Mozilla Developer Network. Okay, this is the go-to platform that we actually use in my bootcamp. Every single time we need to, what my instructor calls it, Google full. Okay, it means just Google whatever you don't know, because one thing about programming and coding is that you can't memorize things. Okay, you can't just have everything crammed in your head. So it says we shouldn't do that. So I have learned how to just do a Google full, meaning if I am stuck, if I don't know something, I will just quickly use this platform, Mozilla Developer Network, and it's actually easy to search for things on it. I can just go into into the search bar right here. If I want to search, for example, anything to do with JavaScript, maybe I'm because I'm currently actually learning JavaScript, and in terms of JavaScript, is so hard for me right now. So if I'm stuck or if I forget something that I've been taught in my bootcamp, I will just simply go on the search bar. Let's just say arrays. As you can see, it came up because I've searched for it before. Okay, let's just say arrays MDN. Then I'll just search. I'll click. As you can see, it comes up with it, and it goes into the platform MDN, the Mozilla Developer Network, and is very very detailed. It's it's not the best beginner friendly, but in my opinion, even if you're a beginner, you want to dive into a platform like MDN. I'm serious. There are obviously easier platforms like even YouTube, for example. The first one I shared is easier, but you want to really dive into MDN. As you can see, it's really, really detailed, and you can actually go into one of the one of the uh, examples here, and you can edit it. I can't do that right now because I'm on video. I guess I'm actually recording the screen, so I can't really edit it. But if you're not recording the screen, you can actually go into one of these examples and edit it and change things around to get a better understanding of whatever you're trying to learn. It's a life changer. This platform, you're going to use it every single hour of the day. Whenever you're stuck, whenever you forget something that you've been taught before, just search it on Google and add MDN at the end of the search bar and just press enter, and it will bring it for you. You can learn anything, any programming language, any HTML or CSS, whatever. This is going to teach you how to get better at whatever programming language you're trying to learn. So MDN is number two. Now number three is actually this is Memo. Hey guys, if you don't know about Memo, you're missing out. Okay, in my bootcamp, like I said, I was introduced. Someone in my bootcamp, one of our fellow, one of our fellow tutors, introduced me to this Memo app. Memo, as you can see, it's called Mimo Memo app. This app is a lifesaver because I have it on my phone. You see, you can go to your app world and you can download this Memo app, and it's so it makes learning how to code fun. Okay, because learning how to code is not easy. Okay, especially when you get past HTML, CSS, and you get to JavaScript, it's not easy, guys. You're going to want to be hands-on and interactive, and this app, you can actually use it on your phone and on your desktop. Memo, that's what it's called. But I've been using it a lot on my phone, as you can see. As you can see here, it's free too. Obviously, you can pay for it if you feel like paying for it. But I'm using the free version, okay? And you can see this is where I am with CSS, and the way it does it is, let me show you an example. Let me go, as you can see, I've completed all these ones, okay? Let me go into one of them, okay, like this one, CSS intermediate, and this is how it teaches you. It's very very interactive. You get to type as well, which is so helpful. So when I'm on a bus or when I'm on a train and I'm commuting from work or something, some instead of just sitting on a bus or on a train for about 30 minutes or 1 hour listening to music, guess what I do? I just take out my phone, I go on this Memo app, and I just start coding. I just start learning on the go. It's like a university on the go. It's amazing. Okay, so this is the second. Look at the way. Let me actually answer one of these. You see, what tags do we use to highlight the text below? What tags? That's the span tags. That's the span tags. Now let me submit and see if I'm right. Let's see. Oh, let me move this out of the way. Lesson solved. Good job. You see? And then you continue, click continue, then you move on to the next one. This is how it is. And actually, on the span tag, I actually made a video just not too long ago on my channel about the span tag and how to use the span tag. And the reason why I made that video is because I learned it from here. Okay, and I wanted to teach you guys how to do it too. So if you want to learn how to use the span tags on your own page, to style part of text or a block of text or whatever, just make sure you go on one of my videos and scroll down and you can watch that video. So yeah, that's about it for the Memo app, which is the three the third resources I've shared with you. The fourth one, the fourth resource I'm going to share with you, the fourth resource is obviously W3 schools. This, when I showed you number two, when I showed you the MDN resource, this is the, I want to say the easier version of MDN, but it's called W3 schools. Okay, it's the easier version. They present everything in such a simple and easy to understand manner. Even the exercises and stuff is easier to understand. If you're finding it hard to, in terms of the MDN, the second resource that I shared, if you're finding that too hard to understand, then this, excuse me, then this one is for you. W3 schools is definitely for the apps, excuse me, is definitely for the absolute beginner. If you're thinking, oh, MDN is just, you can't get your head around it, because sometimes it's like that when you start reading down, you can feel like just a block of text after the one after the other. Then it means, okay, you're not ready for that. Then come to W3 schools. As you can see, they've got every programming language that you might, even Java, Python. Actually don't know all this. I actually use this resource to learn Bootstraps. So let's go into Bootstrap, and as you can see on the landing page for the Bootstrap, you can just, because now we're using Bootstrap 5, so just click on Learn More, and it's just look at this section here. Look at this sidebar. It's got everything, all the Bootstrap components that you might want to use. It's got everything: the tables, images, buttons, and everything. Cards obviously are a popular element of front end web design. So you can, if you want to use cards on your website, as you can see, this is an example of what a card looks like. So you can use this card along with a button, just to, for example, introduce one of your projects on your portfolio website, or just to create a profile for your team members on your website as well. So it's a easy to understand um, platform. Really, I love you. I still use W3 schools, even though I mostly use MDN now. I still use W3 schools. There's nothing wrong with it at all, but it's just you know a little bit more simpler. So yeah, this is the fourth platform that I use, and it's free, guys. It's all free. So there's nothing stopping you. You can learn on your phone, you can learn on your computer. So yeah, there's nothing stopping you. And that's the fourth one. So the fifth one I want to share. You might not expect this one, but listen, it's very helpful as well. Let me see, where is it? Yeah, the fifth free resource where you can learn how to code for free, guys, is Twitter. Oh, sorry. I'm making this video on the last day of July, okay? And it's not called Twitter anymore. Oh, damn you, Elon Musk. It's called X. I'm still not comfortable calling it X. It's crazy, guys. What guys? What do you think of this Twitter X nonsense? Do you call it? Are you still calling it Twitter or X? I don't get it. But I'm gonna call it Twitter. X doesn't have any meaning. But Twitter, now known as X, is the final platform. It's free, guys, and I follow one special ninja on there called West Boss. Okay, he was actually mentioned in my bootcamp by my instructor, because he talked about him like some genius, and I was like, it's not a big deal until I started following this guy, and this guy West Boss is a genius. I swear, especially when it comes to JavaScript. I mean, he does everything, but when it comes to JavaScript, the things that I'm like, what? How do you? What? This guy just does it in a simple way. It just, I mean, look at this, for example. He's talking about this, yeah, in his tweet. He's talking about the new, at function in for accessing arrays in JavaScript, and looking at this screenshot here, this I wish one day I could just be I could be good at JavaScript like this West Boss guy, because he's a genius. I'm telling you. But obviously it's not just the only one I follow on Twitter. There are other geniuses on Twitter. I'm telling you, There are other geniuses, people who like this video, people who are just so helpful. Jason Lang stuff, that just they just share information with you. And as like I said, guys, I'm still learning how to code. I'm still learning how to become a front end developer. So I like learning from people who are more experienced than me, people who have done it and been there. So I like learning, and these platforms that I've shared with you guys, go and find them. Obviously, do your own research, but obviously you can see for yourself, guys. There's no hidden. They're not trying to sell you anything. They just want to teach you things. And I like to be receptive to people who are trying to teach me good things. And yeah, that's all I have to say, really. And so yeah, those are the five free platforms that you can learn how to code and become a better developer. Whether you're trying to become a better front end developer, or you're trying to become a back end developer, or a programming genius, whatever, these five free platforms, these five free resources will help you accomplish that goal. And because they helping me too, and I'm learning so much, that's why I'm teaching what I'm learning, guys. The more I learn, I just put them to good use by practicing them. And the more I practice, the more I teach. And teaching, actually, the reason why I do what I do when I teach this, and I make videos about what I do, is because the more I'm learning, uh, the more I'm using this form of teaching in a way to pseudocode. Because my instructor in my bootcamp talks about pseudocoding, especially when we started learning about JavaScript. It says pseudocoding, and talking about your task and what you're going to do and stuff like that. It helps you understand it a lot more. And I found that doing videos, finishing an assignment, and making a video about it is a form of pseudocoding that actually helps me understand what I'm trying to do. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have, thank you so much. Give this video a like it, and share it with other aspiring developers, whether it's a front end developer or back end developer. I don't really care who. Just share it with someone else, okay? And if you've learned anything from this video, leave a comment below. And if you want to connect with me, I would love to connect with you. Just say hi, and I'll definitely talk back to you. So yeah, thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and take care.